Yo, this is Tone Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're reppin' Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. This waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing around. Tuesday nights from 8 to 10. Make sure you ride the wave. This Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
I want to go ahead and transition over to Blokitto Balboa while we got him here too. We also got another artist in the building, one of my homies from the crib, man. This dude's been everywhere. And what's kind of crazy, like I wasn't expecting y'all two to come on the show together, but both of y'all are connected by Atlanta.
Oh, word?
Oh, okay.
By Atlanta.
Cool.
How so?
I've lived in Atlanta twice. For a stint of 3 to 4 years each time. I'm all over there in the Marietta area.
Okay. I'm from the east side.
Okay, so you out there by the deck. I was in Decatur, Stone Mountain, all out there. I done shows. Remember when Scores was popping back in the days on the east side? Used to do open mics out there. South side, downtown, it's just everywhere. Been in Atlanta all over the place, man, a couple times. You know, we still out there in Atlanta. Title chaser out this bitch. My sisters and my brother holding it down. We all over the place. It's a lot of family out there.
Tell the people who you are, man. Tell them what you about.
Oh, I'm about a lot of self-made efficiency. Your boy, man, Block, man. It's born and raised Southside Youngstown, man. Grew up back and forth, Junction City, Kansas, 785.
Westwood.
Youngstown, Ohio, Westwood. Shout out. You know, Columbus, Ohio. That 330 to 614. 10 to 15 years in Columbus. I.O.
Shout out Lorraine.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Lorraine.
Nah.
Hey,
for real.
Homies on the
Real
motherfucking
shit.
book from Lorraine.
Happy birthday, Asia Lorraine. Happy birthday, Asia Lorraine.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, salute. That's what's up. But yeah, man, you know, I've been at this pretty much all my life. Come from a musical background. My granddaddy grew up in the church. He's singing gospel. You know, we doing other things, but still musically inclined. Got up out of Youngstown, went to Kansas. Just, you know, I've been a lot of places, man. I done this thing in Phoenix, Alabama, L.A., Cali, Ohio, Kansas, Florida, New York. I've been on this music grind for a long time. Shout out to my labels, man. Chopping Game, my brother established that, you know, back in 1998. Shout out Survival 7 at 7. You know, me and my bro Hash, y'all know it. That's 785 hometown base.
We had Hash on episode 8.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Before we went to the jump.
He's on this bitch talking shit a little bit earlier ago.
You know that nigga stay talking shit.
You
just gotta hide his baby oil. You good.
Yeah, but man,
she said, "Oh no."
He said, "Oh, that baby low." Excuse me. But no, I feel good to be back, man. And really, I don't even want to say like I'm back, but you know, life just kind of directed me in a different way for a minute, being a single father and everything, and you know, climbing in corporate America a little bit. You know, ran into a situation and it changed my life, and I'm thankful to be back here. And I was putting out a single every month this year, one on the 15th every month, and I put out one every month up until June because I had a lot of inboxes and DMs and everybody like, man, we love, you know, when you do your singles and you beat that block or stuff, but we want to hear another Broken Silence that I dropped in 2015 when I got the AZ. They want to hear some more content and in my conscience and how I do when on my album track. So right now I stopped it in July. I'm working on my full project, and I'm going to drop that thing probably about January, February. But I'm going to shoot some more videos for like Check and Kama Sutra. Shout out my little bro Bangy. Shout out my little bro Tay Tay. Bangy up in Columbus right now making noise with his new single No Sense. Doing numbers right now. Yeah, you know that's family problems till I die, baby. CG. But yeah, man, everybody know me, man. I'm all over the place, man.
So let me jump in and ask you. So you say at one point you was dropping a single every month.
Yeah.
Tell me how being a single father has had a positive influence on the content that you drop in those singles.
You want me to be honest?
That's all we want.
When I'm a father, bro, I'm Marky. You know, everybody know me as Marky. You know what I'm saying? When I drop my music, I channel in Block. BLOKITTO, and I don't really worry about what Mark he got going on when I'm writing those fun tracks for Block, you know. And so it was tough trying to let my son hear some of my music some of the times,
right?
But then, you know, I had to go into understanding who I was as a father and the type of mentality he had and the respect he had for elders and in life in general. And then I think about like these games they play online with people talking crazy, YouTube. So it's kind of really hard to shelter them and censor them away from a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. So like, and when he get in trouble, you hear me cuss. So really ain't, if it ain't a vulgar, like I don't let him hear Kama Sutra. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like I really don't censor it. And you know, and he listen to it and he know what words to say, what not to say. And I really don't censor myself in the thought of fatherhood at all, man, because I feel like I did that for a long time, not allowing myself to say the things that I wanted to say. And I would never put myself as an artist in that position again. You know, so he can eat off of these cuss words maybe one day, and he ain't gonna be upset by it. But he know who I am as a man, and what I, you know, the respect I give him, the respect I obey, and in life to hold your head high and walk and be a good man. So I don't really worry about censoring myself when I write.
And I think that's a good thing to have, you know, when it comes to like me myself is even as a DJ. Right. You know, I've always had kids. That sounds like I got a bunch of kids, but even as a DJ, I'm conscious about the things that. My oldest daughter, she looks like she could be my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I'm conscious about the things that I play
taller
when I'm around.
Yeah.
She's not taller than me. Don't listen. That's fake news. See, that's Trump News Network. Don't listen to that.
He got the shoes with the extra heel.
Right.
But it works. But I'm conscious of, you know, the music that I play around her and, you know, the conversations when because it's bound to happen. They're going to ask you questions about what does this mean. Tell me of a song that you had that your song has heard of yours that he's had questions about.
A song of mine that he's heard that he's had questions about. You know what? Nothing really comes to mind. I can't really say what he say. What did you mean by this? Oh, okay. So when I first was about to drop Nino, you know, and I'm like, before the bass line drops, I'm like, it starts off like he started with a 5-6. Said he gonna make it 107. Guess he Jay Nix. You remember Jay Nix, Dirty Boys 107. But so I'm talking about obviously selling dope. You know, I'm adding up the numbers of the grams and the ounces and all of that.
Right.
You know, and so he did ask me one time, like, you know, what was a 5-6? And I was like, man, that was just how many times that I had to go outside and pick grass before somebody would give me $6.
So, and he believed that.
Hell yeah, he believed that shit. And it don't make no sense.
Well played.
And he
like
believed
I was trying to do
shit.
it. I'm like, I know Florida math ain't the best, and the education is not
Hillsborough.
And he believed that shit. But you know what? I don't think he believed it. I think he just wanted me to believe that I believe it. He don't question me.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he looked at me like, okay.
Like, okay, Dad.
Like, okay. Okay, because I ain't about to sit here and break down mathematical drug dealing to my son.
Right.
So, and is this your first time down in Tampa, or have you been down to Tampa before?
No, this is my first time to the Bay, man.
So what you think about the city, man? I mean,
Man,
like I seen you out
it.
with old Manolo.
Yeah.
I was out vibing, hanging out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
man.
what you think about the city, man? Tell me some of the good things you observe about the city and the music scene.
This dude been out, man.
Man, it was dope, man. Yeah, I happen to luckily have a friend who's another friend from Ohio who stay out here, and you know they stayed down by the downtown area. So
Okay.
I've been able to do like by the River Walk, or is that what they call it and stuff?
Yeah.
Like see all the new exciting things that they're doing with the downtown
Right,
area.
right.
Like today earlier, I stopped over not that place I asked y'all where they're gonna be having the outside concerts and the new restaurants like
Sparkman Wharf.
Wharf.
Right.
The day of the show, I got to go to Ybor City and do a shoot with Manolo, and then you know,
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
old Manolo.
Yeah, shout out on Manolo. That boy
Manny
dope
two-time.
artist in photography.
That's my man.
Yeah, he nice. He nice. I like his whole vibe, man.
And
And then
the thing
after the show,
The thing about it that not to cut you off. The thing about
you
it, I
So
think
I'm gonna
that
let you finish in a minute.
I think that you
the
really.
middle,
I'm gonna let you finish, but I got to take
I'm gonna
this
let you
one.
finish, but I want to ask you this.
The thing about Tampa is like you're coming at a good time. Like Demi even mentioned earlier, there's a lot of things that have changed. And
Majorly.
it's a lot of different cultures that's going on. Like they was trying to bring the baseball team from St. Pete to Tampa.
Was that?
That I don't
didn't
know.
work.
Nah, that didn't work
Right?
out. Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
Okay.
Not yet.
Nah.
That shit over with now.
Tell me how the culture here tell me how the experience you've had with the culture in Tampa has embraced you since you've been here.
You know, to be honest, man, the culture is a lot like Columbus, Ohio, bro. Like, I felt like I was at home. Like, you know, it's real diverse. You know, you got your schools here. You got a nice couple corporate American companies here. You got your street cats here. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a whole balance. Yeah, you know, and then you got a lot of people who ain't from here. So it ain't no different than when I was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody where you going in Atlanta, 9 times out of 10, them cats ain't from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody just ended up morphing there for the opportunities, and it's great opportunities. So a lot of people gonna come down here for the weather and the opportunity that they feel like they didn't have where they was at. And I kind of got that same vibe. Like, it ain't too big of a city, but it's city enough, but it still got that college town vibe to where it ain't too much going on, to where everybody can still kind of appreciate each other and support each other and show some love.
I love Tampa, man. Tampa seems like, to me, it's a lot like Kansas City, because it's like, it's a major city, but it's not like moving as fast paced as like a Miami. And then like Orlando is just like major, like touristy. Like, it doesn't have that heart and the soul and the roots like Tampa does. To me, like, I love Tampa, bro.
Tampa nice, bro. This is my first time out here. I like it. I definitely will be back. Maybe in like 30 days.
Probably so.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
That's what happens.
That's what happens, bro.
By then they might be having the Cuban sandwich festival down in Ybor City.
I'm with the shit.
Yeah, Ybor is like a
I'm
big
with the shit.
Cuban.
They got all the
Italian.
food festivals
Yeah,
down
it's all
there.
kinds
There
of
in
craziness
Curtis
down
Hickson
there, man.
Park.
Yeah.
Like the Crab Fest, man.
Yes. Well, I haven't really
man.
been to like a real good crab fest down this way in quite some time. They had one they tried to do. I think it was out in Gainesville a couple of years back.
That's too far.
And but if you're a seafood connoisseur, you gonna go.
I would
I
go.
think they had a couple in
I would
Orlando
go.
at one point.
Yeah. Well, they have restaurants in Orlando like the Boston Lobster Fest.
Boston Lobster.
That's pretty good. But as far as like a festival,
Boy.
well, Joe's Crab Shack. That's
You
a
love
joke.
his lingo.
Yeah, Joe's
That's a
Crab
joke.
Shack count.
Yeah, that's my mom and them do better than that. Mom and them.
Mama there.
Yeah, mom and them.
Hey, and while my cousin was just on the goddamn live talking about because he from Melbourne, you know what I'm saying? He like, I love that DJ's lingo, flower boy.
This motherfucker get there.
Listen, man.
Yo, I got a question for you.
Tell him my cash app is DJ Spaceship.
Where's the bottle of Crown?
I don't
Around here
That's my
somewhere.
question. That's my question. All right, carry on. How about you let him finish what he was going to say before you interrupted him?
Yeah, go ahead. So you pick it up, Tone. Take it from there.
About what? Yeah, because we done went so far.
Right.
I don't even know.
Okay, exactly.
So let's move
like
on.
you were saying, man. See how you try to do me, man?
I ain't took him there.
Nah, what's that
you don't even
amusement?
wanna
That
do
obviously
that.
is an amusement.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's not even worth
Ain't
it.
nobody talking about. You ain't talking about Cedar Point. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. What's better than Cedar Point?
Nothing.
My God.
Really?
Nothing.
But see, I don't know nothing about
It's up in Sandusky, Ohio, bro. You
Sandusky. Why does that sound familiar?
It's closer. It's like it ain't too
Penn
far
State
from
coach.
here.
Yeah, the
coach.
Penn State
Yeah.
guy.
No. No, it's just a city.
But that was his
It's a
name
town.
too, right?
They got a whole
Yeah,
city.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
his
his
name.
Oh man.
Whole city of
It's a
Jerry
town.
Sandusky's.
There you go.
You watch, or just look up the dopest
The
amusement
biggest.
parks
It's
in
always the
America.
best roller coasters.
I've heard
It's the
about
best
this
roller
place,
coasters
though.
on
The
planet.
best,
Cedar
bro.
Point is
The
the
best,
best.
bro.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing
And then,
about
I
roller
forget the
coasters.
name of that
Yeah, I
ride,
know you
but
probably-
one
you probably
ride
get
you
on
can
that.
actually
I'm
get on
just
and go all the way up
cool,
to the
just
top, and you
playing
could
the
be
game.
looking at Canada. Like, it's super dope. It's the dopest amusement park. Ain't nothing touching it. But you know they is building a new one in Columbus called Planet Oasis. It's supposed to open like next year. So Cedar Point was giving out all kind of mad discounts this summer, trying to get that
Trying to
back
get
Oh, so they
before
okay.
their competition came in.
Real, I mean.
Got the Six Flags down there in Cincinnati. You take 75?
Cincinnati.
Where I know it's one near Chicago, ain't it? I know it's one in Atlanta.
WKRP.
This is Waves of the Bay, episode 23. We're talking with Blokitto Balboa. I think it's about time we drop one of these tracks. So you know what I want to play first, man. How about you introduce this to us?
Oh, so Tone love that check, man. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in check for you. You know what I'm saying? This Blokitto Balboa. Follow me on IG. Look me up on iTunes.
I think we want to. Aren't you gonna ride the wave to check?
Oh, we gonna ride the wave to
Yeah,
that.
you
too,
gonna ride the
So
wave
I thought
to
we
that
was gonna
one.
ride the wave now.
Let's go.
Oh, we gonna go blow.
Yeah, let's go with that blow.
We gonna
right
go
there.
blow. Everyone can always
introduce
agree
it.
on
Set it
blow.
up for him, man.
Everyone can always agree on
What's
blow.
the song about?
Hey, yo,
right here?
this song is about everything. Shit, you blowing dick, you blowing your nose, you blowing powder. You blowing,
Pause.
hey,
Pause.
hey, it's a podcast. They told me I ain't have to be censored, and that's exactly what this song is
I don't know about blowing that first line that you said.
Yes.
I know nothing
Hey,
about that.
hey, that's what Alicia talking about in the song.
Oh,
man.
my God.
She says it all night long. Nah, man, it's a video to this on YouTube. Y'all check it out, man. The song is Blow. It's a lot of fun. It obviously has a lot of meanings. So you take it for whatever one fits your advice.
Ways of the Bay, episode 23.
Blow.
Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot vodka, get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah. Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot, make you get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah.
She say the way I make her feel, it should be a quote. Got her feeling so way, she thought she was on this boat. My offspring and that champagne down her throat. Fuck them C notes, my air strokes, my death strokes. She want a nigga with some real money, expensive bags, heels, crazy trips, caustic this, still got her with the bills money. Going so she don't steal money, sucker so she don't feel money. Bring her down, dark cloud when I'm around and just feel set. Blah.
Money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot vodka, get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah. Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot, make you get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah.
We on the 747 to them Cali hills. I took a pill, then the pilot let me take the wheel. I blew the kill in that cockpit private room. Then she blew to kill on the cock dick in that private room. We did a turnaround, now we on Miami Beach. She took a sip of me with the sand in her feet. I pull her hair back and let it blow in the breeze. And then she spit shot my pulse, so sweet and clean.
Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot vodka, get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah. Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot, make you get faded. Pop pills, get wasted. Oh yeah. Blow. Oh yeah. Blow. Oh yeah. Blow. I'ma blow you all night long. We can blow trees all night long. We can do anything all night long. Give it to me strong, give it to me strong. Blow money, blow treasure. Blow hundreds on me. Shoot, lick it, get faded. Blow dream, get wasted.
Sutra. I know that I'm pretty sure this song is nothing like what I'm about to say, but it was Kama Sutra. This prince and his concubines, he get married, but she falls for this guy that's like a street rat, sort of, kind of like an Aladdin type dude. And the prince and him fought, and because he wanted her to be in love with him, like his top chick was in love with a street rat,
right? And
he got mad. He fought the dude. The dude beat him, but the prince still had him killed. I think like an elephant step on his head, smash his head.
Damn!
Because of that sounds just like the song.
But listen, they didn't show the elephant smashing his head. They showed it being set up, and when that happened, she was like, okay, she left the prince because no matter what, after she got the taste of that street rat, it was it.
Make her happy.
Yeah, and then they got like these classes and shit.
Already.
That street rat.
What we gonna call it now.
Yeah.
That street rat.
That kind of is like the song. After you get a taste of it, you know.
The street rat.
Listen,
that can
go back.
That's that Demi Nova featuring BLOKITTO Balboa. We birthing songs out this
She was taking all kind of freak classes and stuff. I was young. It was like 96, and I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was Skinamax. Yes, sir.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Remember Skinamax?
I had somebody burn that.
I'm not
going
to ask why you know that. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to keep on moving.
Listen,
this is Waves of the Bay, episode 23.
I promise you, if y'all watch that, y'all will learn something.
We just heard a track Blow by my homie BLOKITTO Balboa. Go ahead and introduce this next track. I had you introduce this one kind of fly, man. I want you to just go ahead and tell me your mind state when you made this track, man. Let the people know what's going on with that.
Man, like honestly, I was just being me, man, and I was just in my inner thoughts with being nasty and thinking about what my ideal woman would be like, you know, like chasing her and pursuing her, and when I got her, the things we would do, you know, and ting-tings, you know. I really don't censor my mouth. I say what I want to say now. I'm at that point, and I didn't think it was too heavy, but I thought it was enough. And the response I got from the ladies let me know it was exactly what they wanted to hear. And the slap with that Fiendin' sample in there just pushed it overboard. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to hit his.
They was like, yeah, we won. They was like, oh, I didn't know your mouth was that foul.
Now this shit in the
like
junk
that
would
nasty
have.
shit.
We might not have made it out there,
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't have made it out.
We might not have made it out there,
I have no
motherfucker.
other comments other than I believe you. I believe you. Motherfucker ate cheese off of somebody. I believe you.
Oh, this nigga.
I believe you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
we got.
I got some random ass friends. We country to a fault,
Did
man.
he
But
say
you gotta
what?
love these niggas.
Man.
Hey,
Listen.
you ain't know about that?
What type of cheese?
Right, there you go.
Wisconsin.
Right.
Wisconsin.
That's the real question right there.
Cheese whiz?
Then we took the next step. She got past the awkwardness of it. She's like, what type of cheese?
What type of cheese?
We talking about Gouda? We talking about cheese whip. What we talking
About that
about?
feta cheese?
That is different.
Velveeta.
Y'all foolish as hell,
I just
man.
said the first thing. Sorry.
This is BLOKITTO Balboa. This song's called Kama Sutra.
Shit, I want her in the worst way. Been chasing all day. Gatorade brand. She quenching when I'm thirsty. That pussy dripping like a lake. So I dive in, slide in. She Kama Sutra with the body beam. That body beam. She Kama Sutra with her body beam. Kama Sutra with the body beam. Dropped a couple bands for that pussy. Be doing cartwheels, handstands in that pussy. Yeah, I'm the man in that pussy. See it anytime like cable, I'm the man on that pussy. Y'all can't have no bland ass pussy, and I only like them soft. Those truly kind of cookies. Anything for the pussy. You can say I'm kind of a connoisseur for the nookie. Look here, don't want no dinosaur pussy, but at the same time, I ain't fucking with no rookies. Hey, baby girl, I'm about to have that pussy jukin'. Drippin'. Shit, I want her in the worst way. Been chasing all day. Gatorade brand. She quenching when I'm thirsty. That pussy drippin' like a lake. So I dive in, slide in. She Kama Sutra with them body beam. That body beam. She Kama Sutra with them body beam. Her body beam. Kama pussy. Don't even think twice, little pussies. I'm all day and all night in that pussy. Ass sugar and spice, I'm nothing nice in that pussy. Little nigga, no, don't bite the pussy. Gently caress, explore around the pussy. If she bad as hell, don't cut the pussy. Why put her in jail, make suckers pay for that pussy. When you understand the power of the pussy, then you know, don't devalue that pussy. Adam gave up a rib just to get pussy. Guess he was even a fiend for the nookie. Shit, I want her in the worst way. Been chasing all day. Gatorade brand. She quenching when I'm thirsty. That pussy dripping like a lake. So I dive in, slide in. Kama Sutra with them body beans. That body bean. She Kama Sutra with them body beans. Her body bean. Kama Sutra with them body beans.
This is that shit, man.
It is a smashing song. So when she hear that, she like, you got me.
Kama Sutra with the.
And then you take her home to watch Kama Sutra. But if you put her in the passenger seat and put the seat heaters on and it smell like fish.
Wait a minute.
Did I do that? You just poured over?
It could be coming out of her pores, not necessarily her.
That's true. That's true.
She could have just ate fish or whatever.
That
So
shit
you
don't
have
know.
to.
It do come out your
pull over and
pores
get us some
It do come out your
sometimes, but still,
pores.
goddamn.
Oh wow.
Pull over and get us some pineapple juice.
Right.
It ain't gonna work that quick now.
Not that
Well,
quick.
you got to ride around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shut up the damn whip.
Let me use the bathroom a couple times.
Let me show you the city. We're gonna take the scenic route home.
Shower, sweat it out.
Reach around and range it all. Yeah. You know
These
what I'm
fools is
saying?
crazy.
All of it
Man.
out
This is
the
Ways
floor.
in the Bay, episode 23.
Cannot.
You guys just heard Kama Sutra
I
by
cannot.
Blockito Balboa. We got the homie
Gia.
holding it down. I've known this cat since the 90s, man.
Man.
I've known this cat since the 90s. I met
Wow.
him back
Yeah.
in back in my hometown,
Yeah.
Junction City, Kansas. He happened to move in there.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
fly nigga and shit,
For
man.
sure.
That's the homie though, man. We got Demi Nova in the,
Hey.
studio as well.
What's
We've had
poppin'?
a good talk. I want to talk to both of y'all right now, man.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it. Let's
See,
do
both of y'all
it.
have moved around. Y'all been doing your music thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to. Why is it that you have to move around and do stuff elsewhere for the people back home to show you love?
Because people who don't know you don't have preconceived notions of you and don't have like a background of who they think you are. They just appreciate the music and then they get to know the person.
What's your
I
social
think.
security number? I like that answer.
You like that? My Cash App is $sign
Nice.
Demi Nova. DEMINOVA.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. People
Holla
who know
back.
you don't have any ill will towards you. They don't
Right.
have, like she said, a pre-notion to judge you or anything. They feel comfortable with letting you know that they like what you're doing.
Right.
Seems that when you know someone or you come up with them, they're kind of hesitant to show love and support or appreciation and say, hey, I fucking like what you're doing.
Right.
Because for whatever reason, people want to see you do well, but not doing
Better
more
than
well
them.
than them.
Yeah.
You know,
Straight
so
up.
they love you enough just to so you could say, all right, that motherfucker ain't hating on me or you support me
Right,
or whatever,
right.
but they ain't really appreciating or the art and the craft of what you're doing and just saying, hey man, you're talented, like you could really do something, you should really do that, and I support that. And so that's why it's such a big deal with us as artists to support each other, because we deal with a lot of that from our inner circles and people closest to us as we're trying to get our music out there to be heard by people who've never heard of us and don't have a preconceived notion of who we are and want to judge us for any
Gotcha.
whatever reason or hate on us.
And it's like I seen Joey Franchise and my man Danny Vintage post on Instagram. You'll always get 100 views, but not 100.
Yeah, I post that on Instagram too.
That's
Like
the truth.
people, you'll get 100 views before you get 100 likes because people always will never give you credit for what you do, but always love to watch your moves.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's true because I be on Instagram and I don't do it big on Instagram like people be doing, but I'll post something that had like, 50, 70 likes, you know, I could post a video of that same moment and it'll have 360 views.
Right.
So it's like y'all just sneak watching, you know. So
you're trying to keep tabs on you.
Yeah, but you don't want to acknowledge.
Since I've come back here, people be like, that I've never liked the video, post, whatever. I see you. I see what you're doing.
They trying to be cool.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Like, everybody knows that Demi Nova's in town. Just like we got people watching our show and listening that don't ever listen to us. So we say hello.
Hello.
And please come back because we
Come
get
on
down
back.
whoever's in the studio.
Right.
You know what I
Since
say to those
Demi
kind
is
of people?
here.
Come on back.
You go your plate of collard greens and yams. We'll see you next.
These
time.
people posting
Vibes
hard
in the Bay
eyes
every
and everything.
Tuesday.
I
Come
agree.
on back.
But they just trying to ride the wave with that one, try to fit into the
I'll take
trends.
it.
You know, because you that lady.
Ooh, thank
that
you.
shit.
Yeah, she is. I
well,
concur after
thank
meeting
you.
her today.
Thank you.
So I want to
appreciate
know,
it.
like, with both of y'all, like I said this earlier, I appreciate how both y'all have y'all business right. So talk to me about the business and try to, like, not really preach, but just drop like a jewel for these cats that don't have their business right and let them know why it's so important.
You can go first.
I mean, if you like, so it's not a secret that the whole world is doing music these days, right? And obviously there's probably really about 70-80% of people who's really talented or at least can come up with a hit or a gimmick or something to draw some attention, right? And so there's not really a guaranteed about longevity in this industry when you do make it to a certain plateau. But if you do have your business on tack, then you might put yourself in a position to be able to take care of you and your family for a very long time, maybe even if you have a brief stint in it. So it take a lot of work, and honestly, there's no telling who the hell it could happen for. It could happen for somebody who started recording yesterday and just met the right person. It could happen for somebody who's been grinding for 10, 15 years. You never know. But check your contracts, check your paperwork, man. Check everything you're doing because 90% of it is your business, and you could take off and be uber successful and don't see any residual from it, and now you right back, you know, bagging groceries at the Piggly Wiggly or something when you was the number one record. You know,
We used to.
4 years
We
ago.
got Dillon's
I
out
don't
there.
even think ain't no
Kroger.
Piggly Wiggly. You know Piggly Wigglies, yeah.
Kroger's.
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly in Kansas City used to sell Tommy Hilfiger, that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Kroger? Yeah, the home is there. But yeah, man, your business. It's all about your business, man.
To piggyback off what he was saying in regards to business, that's important. But I also think being personable is important. You know, you can be the most talented human being in the world, but if you are a-hole,
asshole?
yeah, there you go. Thank you. If you are
You can cuss. I'll
my
cuss
mama
for
watching.
you.
If you are
If you're an asshole,
nobody wants to work with you, right? You know what I mean? And you have to show up on time. And you have
say that again.
show up on time.
And
And
show up
being
ready
on
to
time
work.
is not showing up like at the time you're supposed to be there. Show up a little early. Like show that you actually care about what you're doing.
Right.
You know, like this is
Right.
a job to you. You don't go to work late, or some people do, but you won't be there long. You know what I'm saying? Like treat your passions as you would, you know, a regular job that you're getting paid for while working for somebody else. You know, I remember I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. one time to go to a meeting at 6 a.m. And I'm like, if I'm getting up this early for somebody else's meeting, I need to be putting that time into myself as well. You know, we always make excuses of, oh, I'm sleepy. I can sleep another hour. No, like make sure you're taking care of your stuff too. So as an artist, make sure that you are, you know, being courteous. Kindness goes such a long way. You don't have to, yes, if you're talented, you don't have to have an ego. Ego can sometimes make or break you. You can be confident in who you are, but
Especially
having
on
an
this level.
ego,
You don't have to be a shitty
yeah.
Especially on
Shit,
this
perfect
level.
example. R. Kelly, he got all the talent in the
Right.
world, but he's a shitty person. You know, and
Exactly.
now everybody don't know. Nobody want to fuck with him.
But he made I believe you could fly.
But he ain't getting that support no more
Attitude.
because obviously he's now perceived as a
Attitude
shitty
determines
person.
your latitude.
Right.
You know, that's something we learned in like second grade, but it really is a true statement.
Yeah.
There are some people that I work with in Thailand that we have a language barrier. I don't speak Thai. They can speak English, but it's very limited. But a smile goes a long way. Having a positive attitude goes a long way. Being gracious and showing that you are appreciative of their time and their abilities goes a long way. So they want to work with you continuously. So again, the business, having your business and your paperwork is good, but people like working with people that they like, and you have to be a likable person. You know,
People
not
like
saying
supporting
change
people that they like.
Yeah,
too.
not saying change who you are, but don't be a come on.
Asshole.
Thank you. There we go.
Yeah, asshole. Yeah,
That's important.
that's definitely true.
That's
You
important.
definitely lose people's support
Right.
over being a
Asshole. Am I the one?
unquote.
I'm gonna have to make that a soundbite.
Right. We're gonna record that shit right
Yeah.
quick. Asshole.